This is a quick and budget-friendly recipe that packs a punch of flavor. Here to share her peanut and pork noodles, we welcome cookbook author and creator of the food blog Urban Bliss Life, Marlynn Schotland. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks so much for having me, Hannah.
Braving the weather to give us a cozy recipe.
Yes, this is perfect for the weather that we're going to be having this weekend.
It is delicious and it's easy. A lot of the stuff a lot of us have in the pantry right now. And budget friendly.
Yes, yes, very important, especially after the holidays, right? So, and this is also something that, you know, we've been cooking for a long time in our own family, and it's easy to customize, especially if you have kids, and they have very particular tastes.
They have their musts and nevers, I guess.
Yes, yes, and they change every day.
Oh my gosh, you're speaking my language. Okay, and we're starting with ramen. I mean, how easy is that?
Absolutely. So we are making pork and peanut dragon noodles, and dragon usually refers to the spice that's involved, but we're making it pretty mild today. It's one of the reasons I love this recipe is because you can make it as mild or as spicy as you want it to be.
I love that. So where do you start the very beginning of this recipe?
So in the very beginning, we're going to get the ramen going.
Okay.
And you can use lo mein noodles, which I've got up front.
Oh,
but
that's fun, yeah.
But especially if you're on a budget, we always grab these, you know, like 48 packs for like 31 cents a packet. You can't go wrong with that.
And they cook so quickly too when you have no time, you're scrambling between practices and things like that.
Exactly. So we're going to go ahead and open these up, and then if you won't mind opening one more up, we're going to go ahead.
A big batch.
Big batch. So 2 I find is usually great for families of 3 or 4.
Perfect.
I did have a person, can I just go ahead and turn this on here?
Go for it.
I did have a reader just
drop them in.
Yep, drop them in. And she said she usually makes these with 3 packets and she doubles the sauce. And then these little guys we're going to just discard.
Okay.
We're going to get rid of them. We don't need them.
We're going to put even better flavor than what's in there.
Yes, yes, absolutely. So we're going to get that going. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the pork going. And we're going to use just a little bit of this. Yeah, if you
Here's
grab
your
that.
pork over here.
I'm going to put a little bit of vegetable oil in here. You can use canola oil. You can use peanut oil.
Whatever works.
Yeah, anything that generally has a higher smoke point and doesn't have, you don't want to use like your super flavorful extra virgin olive oil in this. So then if you don't mind handing me that wooden spoon.
Perfect.
Yep. So we're going to put just half of this in here.
Oh, nice.
You can use a full pound, which some of the readers have said they like, especially if they are making it for families of 5 or 6. But I find that just even a half a pound of ground pork works for families of 3 or 4.
Nice, okay.
And you can also use ground chicken, you can use ground turkey.
Right, whatever works for you. Tofu, any other protein substitute.
Exactly. I've made this with chopped mushrooms and it's delicious.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
Love that, okay.
So we're gonna set this guy aside because we don't need him. Maybe we'll make him with some wontons or something later.
Oh, yum, okay.
And then once this gets going, we're going to add the ginger. So this is just grated ginger.
Okay.
Or you can finely mince some ginger.
Sure.
And we're going to just pop a little bit of that in there. And ginger, same thing. Some people love it.
I was going to say, that wasn't a huge helping of that. It's got such a strong flavor. You don't need a ton.
Exactly, exactly. So while this is going, I'm going to have you make the sauce.
I'm ready.
And the sauce is super simple.
Okay.
So all we need for the sauce is the brown sugar.
Brown sugar. Beautiful.
And that adds some sweetness to it. And then we're going to use, you can use either soy sauce or coconut aminos.
Okay.
And those are coconut aminos, and they are soy-free since a lot of people, you know, have some issues with soy lately. They're also gluten-free, which a lot of people like. And then we're going to add the sesame oil.
Okay, so
which is
this
that guy right there. And when you're buying sesame oil for sauces, you want to get toasted sesame oil.
Okay.
There's a lot of light sesame oil out there, and that's good to cook with.
Okay.
But it doesn't add a lot of flavor to the sauce.
Okay, that makes sense.
So then we're gonna go ahead and have you whisk that together. Yep.
You're right, this is super customizable. This is truly a choose your own adventure. From beginning to end, you can add or subtract anything that you do or don't want.
Absolutely. Okay, so that is all ready to go. So we're just gonna go ahead and pour that in.
Dump her in.
Yep.
Oh,
so
you hear that
easy.
sizzle happening. Love that.
It's the best sound, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna just mix that all together.
And that's pretty quick that the meat browns, you get the sauce incorporated.
Exactly. It's really, really fast.
Okay.
And then the noodles take almost no time at all.
Right.
So these guys are almost ready. This is also a great time if you want to add some vegetables.
Okay.
So, you know, I know you've got a daughter and, you know, you want to add some vegetables
Always
into your
looking for
dishes.
fiber and veggies wherever we can sneak them in too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So I like to really thinly slice veggies, like carrots are great in this, broccoli is great.
They're almost like extra noodles at that point too.
Right?
They absorb all that sauce.
Yeah, yeah, and kids love noodles.
Okay, let's fast forward. We've got about a minute left. How do we finish this guy off?
So we are going to go ahead and turn this guy off. We're going to add the noodles.
Okay.
So I've got some cooked noodles here.
Perfect.
And
That's a good idea too, just to have some pre-made noodles on hand for any time.
Absolutely. And then if you can hand me the tongs, please.
Perfect.
Thank you. And then I'm going to have you add some of the peanuts in. And
How much of this do you think?
You're going to add just about a little bit of half.
Okay.
Let's say half.
Oh,
okay. You know what? I'm going to put them all in.
Beautiful.
I'm going to put them all in. There we go.
This is such an easy way to feed a crowd. I love this.
It is. You can double this recipe, as a lot of our readers have done.
Yeah.
You can triple this recipe. It actually also freezes pretty well.
Oh, perfect. Okay, we're going to need that this weekend for sure. Okay.
So then it's just all tossed together.
That's it.
And that's it.
And then you
we've
put a
got
couple of garnishes on top like you have over here?
Exactly. Yep. I've got some sesame seeds and some chopped green onions. You can add cilantro. Super easy.
That looks like heaven. Can I dig into this?
Absolutely.
I need to take a bite of
yeah,
something.
please do.
That one's still sizzling away, so I'm going to dig into this one.
Yeah.
Oh, peanut and soy with ramen noodles as a base. How could you go wrong? Okay, tell us about your challenge while I'm going to take a bite here.
Yes, so we do a recipe challenge where each month we choose a cooking recipe and then also a baking recipe, and our readers can cook or bake the chosen recipe, and then they share it on social media, and then we give away a $100 gift card at the end of each month.
Idea to learn new things in your kitchen. Thank you so much. This was so yummy. What a great winter weather recipe. Great to cook with you.
Thank you so much.
We'll have this recipe and more information about Marlynn and her blog, Urban Bliss Life, all on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this. I love that.